Well, hi there, Cancer. Welcome back to your new happy place. This is going to be your full moon reading for the full moon in Sagittarius, May 23rd, 2024. I do believe it is the 23rd. So, what I have here for you so far, I'm going to start with the quote, and that is by Judy Garland. It's be a first rate version of yourself, not a second rate version of someone else. So that's the quote I got for you. I have a rune here. This rune is called Ansus. This is the fourth rune, and it is the mouth or the word. Uh, a very, very astounding rune, actually. If you don't know anything about runes, do look into Ansus. I think that's an important message for you, Cancer. This particular full moon in Sagittarius is all about shifting beliefs, expansion of perspective. Um, the So far, it's really been about the self. Okay, so I just want to give you a prelude to what we're looking at here. So we're starting out with the first-rate version of yourself versus the second-rate version of somebody else, which I mean, I support that. Excuse me. Let me get a sip of water. Thank you. It's throat clearing season. Appreciate that. Okay, so we have the Oracle of Chaldea from the White Light Oracle. And she essentially represents a spiritual growth spurt and says, ask the divine for help to start to recognize the light and start to incorporate it, which I love that. Okay, we have with the Awake Oracle, Dance. And I love this card because when you turn it upside down, look at this. Can you see the woman fish with the other fish? It's like two koi fish. Now I'm bringing this up because I want to show you something that I've just seen. We have from the Queen of the Moon Oracle release. Okay. Same pose, right? But like after. Hold on. I don't know if you can see this, but like this woman is basically dissipating into nature as she releases, okay? As this I am, right? This particular female figure is releasing. Oh, let me back up. Head back, right? Releasing, basically transforming into butterflies on this angle and light. And she's, it looks like grass, like tall grasses or whatnot on this side, okay? And then again, with this particular, it's like the same pose, but after she falls all the way back, if you kind of get what I'm saying here. Okay, I don't want to go like 9 million different ways to look at that, but essentially that's full release dance, okay? Wow, I just felt silly trying to explain that. Okay, bear with me, It's expansive, right? All right, we have from Mystical Shaman, the upper world, which is all about the angels, the divine, the light, the ancient ones, any which way you want to look at that divine guidance. That's your upper world. Okay. For your archetypes, we have you, excuse me, Cancer as the heart, which seems very, very appropriate. Very appropriate. Okay. Release, dance, spiritual growth spurt of the heart. Okay, so you as the heart, we're going into the river, the flow, reflection, self-reflection, seeking your true reflection. Okay. What do you have in your hand as a tool? The pilgrim. the wanderer, the adventurer, the free spirit, the new, the calling, the spiritual growth spurt, the call from the upper world to ask for guidance, to start to communicate with the light, to dance with the light, release the old, the mouth. This is very, very much about perspective, the words that you use. Ask for help. In regards to the healer, absolutely. I just heard healer, heal this out. You know, this has so much to do with your words. I really am feeling that. The way that you speak to yourself, the way that you speak, or should, not should, but can, or are being invited to incorporate speaking to the light, speaking with light. Be a first-rate version of yourself, not a second-rate version of someone else. Absolutely. Start to take on that divine light, right? Take on that divine light. And speak to yourself as if that divine light is with you. Speak to that guidance. You have several invitations here. Wow, I just got excited for you. I think you're being asked to, in this realm of the river, the realm of reflection, of self-reflection, is to look at yourself 360. I mean, this, like I said, that figure is bending backwards with release. And dance, she's all the way back, right? And then we have, God bless you. Oh, wow. And I just noticed this. There's so much movement here. And there's like 3 phases on this healer card. The three dots, 3 heads on the serpent. So like 3 positions of dance. Wow. That's crazy. I mean, crazy awesome. I meant crazy in a good way, of course. It's deep. This is deep. Deep river. The heart goes into the river with the pilgrim in their hand. Because of the healer. You are a healer, Cancer. And you are going through a spiritual growth spurt. Oh my gosh, look what just flipped out. I have to tell you, I just shuffled these cards for like 20 minutes, just kind of marinating on your cards before I press record, right? I ended up with the Ace of Cups like 3 or 4 times on the bottom of the deck. And I was like, wow, feeling this for you. And then here it is, pops right out. I wasn't even ready to, I didn't even cut the cards yet. Now, if that is not the light trying to get your attention, that's your situation. Wow, Cancer. I love this for you. Talk about the water aspects. I love that. Okay, I guess we started. And okay, look. Just so you take my word for it. All right. This is my clarifying deck. All right, my Light Seers Tarot, my babies. Look at what cards on the bottom. I shuffled these 2 for you. Mind blowing, right? Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Okay. Hold on. We gotta face you up because you're here for a reason. Alright. So, yeah. Oh, okay. And under your archetypes, the Eternal Child. Now, that's not, again, the Ace of Cups. The Moon itself, the Divine Feminine, the stuff of, that stuff in the cup. The stuff of dancing, the stuff of the upper world. You got the Pilgrim in your hand, my love. You're on a mission. I love this for you. What are we doing? Okay, I guess we're shuffling now. What is, show me Cancer as the self, the heart in this scenario. Cancer as the heart. Oh, which one? This one. Okay, we have, let me pull it up. We have 2. This one here, 6 of Pentacles. Reciprocity, that flow. That flow. Okay? Asking for help and receiving it. Seeing your true value because you are in that flow, that dance with the upper world. Release and accept. Release and accept. I love that. All right, so the situation is the Ace of Cups, which is the realm of the river with the pilgrim in your hand because of the healer, that upper world's invitation, the moon's invitation to release and dance, flow. And you, the self, as a Six of Pentacles. Okay, so the Four of Wands that we have here, this is going to be the foundation. This is a level up. This is your invitation to the upper world. This is your spiritual growth spurt. This is your illumination. This is your, I want to say, your pilgrimage. This is the beginning of your new journey. The releasing of the old and the dancing now. I just felt like no more like linear. Now it's just going to be a flow, which makes so much sense for a Cancer. Okay, we're seeing where this goes. We're seeing this, and bringing it back to the mouth too. Bringing it back to the mouth. Let's see the Cancer in the past. Why are we in the realm of the pilgrim because of the healer? I'm sorry, the realm of the river because of the healer. Why are we? Okay. The Hanged Man. Excuse me. Let me grab this. Thank you again. Okay. We have the Hanged Man. Illumination. It feels like you came to terms with what feels worthy of your feelings. It's almost like it's time to come into your, like, you as the heart. Okay, let me think about this for a second. You as the heart going into the realm of flowing water and introspection, self-reflection, with pilgrim in your hand. Because of the healer, you have come to terms to some degree that this is in your hands, that you are in the midst of a spiritual growth spurt. Okay. Yay. Yay. Eternal child for sure. Eternal child for sure. Okay, so what is the surrounding environment right now, Spirit? For a Cancer and this spiraling up of their awareness. Magic. We have the Magician. The possibilities. That help when you ask for it. Connection. Knowing your personal power. And the availability of becoming very aware of it. I love that. Oh, this is you in the present. Okay. Sorry. Five of Cups. Five of Cups. Maybe that's why we have the quote. What is it? Be a first-rate version of yourself, not a second-rate version of someone else. You know, the determination of this. You're looking in this river for a reason. Because he's very much looking in the river. See that? And he's essentially looking at the reflection of the past, right? Because when he's ready, he's going to turn and see that the situation is for him. Okay. Let's see how this Ace of Cups progresses so I can Say that a little clearer, maybe. The Chariot. Full self in motion. On that pilgrimage. You see who you are. You know that you're guided. You know, isn't that, the Chariot is Cancer, isn't it? Understanding the riddle right in the middle. You got sphinxes driving and a star on your forehead. You can go anywhere, do anything. Ask for guidance because it's everywhere on this card. And it's coming. It's there. It's for you. I mean, that's how the Ace of Cups progresses for you. At the end of the cycle, you're going to come into your connection, which is so beautiful. So beautiful. Look at that. The harmony on the bottom. Okay. Which is connected. Let's see Cancer in the future. How does this Five of Cups, now that they know what their direction is. Haha, direction. Expecting it. Asking for help and expecting it. This I am knows that their ships are coming. Because they were inspired to ask for them. And expect them. Reciprocity. Wow. I'm tongue-tied, okay. Let's see, I want to know what the cross is. This pilgrim in the hand. And what are we releasing? Ha ha, of course you are. All those swords in your back. You know, all those swords, whether, self-inflicted or whatever, like, in this situation, this is a reflection. And, this is being a second-rate version of anybody else. This is about absolutely being yourself. That sun is coming up, and that's the only thing that's going to save this individual right here. Is surrendering to the jumping ship to at that second-rate version of anybody else that's not absolutely fully 100% you. Riding with your heart all over your shirt because you have seen yourself. You do know how connected you are. You do know how loved you are by the divine. By however you want to call that universal awesomeness that is always, always, always for you. This is beautiful because you have this pilgrim aspect in your hand. I love this for you. You surrendered. Beautiful. Ace of Pentacles. All right, what's the hopes here? Hello? That's so lots. Okay. All right. We have the Wheel of Fortune for your hopes. It is time. It is your destiny. This is in regards to the healer and you being asked in multiple ways to ask for the divine's guidance because they want to give it to you. And it's not even guidance. This is help. Like, this is like, just tell us what you want. Claim it. It's your word. You're being asked to use the gift of command. Speak it from your heart. Because you know that you're loved. Wow. It is divine time. Okay. This is your fear. King of Pentacles. Change. I guess maybe for such a deep water aspects. How's the King of Pentacles with fear? How does that evolve? Five of Wands. Hmm. Five of Wands is how that King of Pentacles works. Spiritual growth spurt. Hmm. You know, it almost feels like you don't want to commit. But I don't think you're being asked to commit. You're being asked to walk with the divine in your hand, knowing it. And it is all about the mouth here, this rune. And that Five of Wands is how this progresses. If your hope is the Wheel of Fortune. Huh. Being seen by the world. Being seen by the world. Well, it looks like it evolves into you at least conversating about it. Being able to. Because the Five of Wands in this instance is you standing in your own and dancing. Really? I mean, and this is a little conversation with fire. Wow. Hmm. Wow. Okay, advice is the Queen of Cups. All right, because you can, right? Where are we at in the center? Spirit. You know, I like being off the cuff here. All right, so it looks like advice is the Queen of Cups, which is all about dancing with the upper world. Look at that chalice, that grail that she's holding. You know, that is all that is right there. That's the Ace of Cups that she's holding in her hand. The healer, the pilgrim, her self-reflection, her heart. It's like you're going to be able to stand in being that Queen of Cups, being Cancer, like being in this aspect of the Chariot and like fully self-contained is what I want to say. Like just like the serpent is like crawled around that, egg or what have you, whatever that is. It's like that's the motion that I want to make. Again with this figure and this figure, right? Okay. This is going to be the center. Okay. The Nine of Wands. This is authenticity themselves. That's how I like to see that card. That's self-reflection. That is self-reflection. You're going to see exactly how much interaction you have with the upper world, with the divine, with the light, whichever words we want to use for all that is, was, or ever will be the most, the most high. And it's a part of all of us. You're being asked to look into this aspect of yourself because you feel it. You're being asked to feel it in your body. Spiritual growth spurt, dance. This is very, this is very body. I don't know why I keep wanting to say that, but you're going to feel this. You're being asked to pay attention to how you feel. How you feel. And the Tarot. Okay. Yes, exactly. Exactly. The upper world. You're going to be aware of new feelings. This pilgrim, you got this in your hand. New communication, new guidance. You're being asked to ask for it because you're being your higher self wants you to have more library reference of communication because you are so connected. The separation is done with. You know, this Ten of Swords is the cross between the Ace of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. You want to be connected. You're done with this disconnected. You are so very connected that it's ridiculous. Like, you can't deny it anymore, I think. You know, you're in the realm of the reflection, the self-reflection. You can see yourself. You know you're connected. You're going to be feeling it. And like, I keep going on the same thing, I think. I feel as if I'm trying to convince you to pay attention to yourself in the best way. Pay attention to your own cup. Like, cherish your cup. First-rate version of yourself rather than a second-rate version of somebody else. And that comes back to the mouth, the words you're using for yourself. Release the old. Expect the best. Expect the highest. Talk sweet. Talk high. You know, talk as bright as you possibly can and believe it's true because it is. And your body's going to tell you to some degree. The upper world is going to communicate with you. And this is very physical. Again, it's very physical. All these cards are just really making me feel physical. So what is the outcome here for Cancer? For this full moon, this very, very expansive full moon, I mean, tripping me up. And all of these Ace of Cups, I mean, you just can't deny the heart here. Okay. The outcome, please. You were sticking out. It's big. This is big. This is, you wanted to, okay. You're going to know that you're guided. Like, that's, wow. Okay. The Ten of Wands and the King of Swords as your outcome is you're going to know that this sword is in your hand. These words are yours. And that is radical self-acceptance. That is ownership of your own guidance. First-rate version of self. Okay? All in. First-rate version of yourself. Thank you. Wow. That's all in. I mean, it's working out. This disconnection feeling, you know, that's the worst feeling there is, right? You are so connected. I mean, look at that. Just that flow coming into, you know, that moment. Again, with the head back. Like, this is the start. It's a spiritual growth spurt. Start asking for help, right? And then you have release with this female tilting back. And then you have dance with her all the way in reverse. And the healer, you know, this flexibility aspect, this continual motion. Multiple Aces of Cups. You know, the words that we use. The words that we use. Let me see what's on the bottom here. It's divine time. It is divine time that you empower your own self, my loves. Wow. Okay. Talk about your particular value, your own unique value to this world we live in. Please do consider that. Please do consider that. Cancer, you are very, very special. And you're being asked to let the universe show you that. and how important it is to ask for that guidance and believe it when you get it. No doubt, okay? And love yourself with your words. Look up water experiment if you're not familiar with it. Um, Look at the effect that our words have on water. Thank you so much, Cancer. Happy full moon in Sagittarius. I hope you feel called to like and subscribe if you haven't. And please share it if you know a Cancer that would appreciate it. Until next time, thank you so much. Peace.